Welcome back, everyone. We are in the Galactic Zone. Gonna find the last cappy. Then we're gonna go to the Theta, the RobCo Battlezone, and a few other places whilst that we're moseying about. So, let's find this cappy. It should be somewhere around the bottom level here. I think. I hope. Okay, I spent way too long running about looking for this. So obvious.
And that's all 10 clues.
Woohoo!
Better get these back to Sierra and see what you can make of them.
No. Ooh, let's go back to this. Yeah, it's alright damage resistance. Oh wait, this is the exit? Oh, Vault-Tec. Oh, the entrance is above. Oh. Well, Theta first anyway. We have to eliminate a courser, which will not put us at odds with the Institute, as far as I can tell. So, let's go. So this is the Theta. There should be a courser about. I don't know exactly where he is.
Beginning
A
lethal
star
force
tender?
neutralization operation.
Uh-oh. That sounds a bit dangerous. Time to switch out to the old knifey boy. Ooh.
Hey, eyes up.
Now we take these out.
Requesting backup.
Schmack!
Well, that was fun.
You schmack! Let's see, where's this? Who's this star tender? Ooh, we'll save this.
Threat level
Yeah! Get some! Star Core. There's 4 in the theater.
Hell yeah.
And the Nuka-Void recipe. Off to a great start in the theater. I love how there's also a Corsair. There just so happens to be a Corsair that the railroad need eliminated. And my question is...
Calculating chance.
They thought they had a chance.
Tell you what, like I'm maxed out, and okay, I'm not wearing most of my armor, but even still, you'd think. Oh, hello. You would think. What? What is going on in here? The plunger cubicle. Okay. Okay, that was just all round strange. I lost my train of thought. You'd think we'd have seen the Courser by now. Like, I would imagine he was going to be fighting the robots, but he hasn't even been that useful, so... Anything on the roof? No. There must be...
Broken.
Your arm looks like shit.
My arm looks like shit. Hit? How did it, like, teleport over there? Huh. That's strange. Wait a minute. I'm doing a full circle. Okay, there's definitely an upstairs. Who's that? Oh.
Excuse me.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Maybe we get something good out of this.
All systems operating at scanning unknown identity. Clearance
Whatever
confirmed.
happened? I don't know what happened. He just died. I found him dead. So we have a Corsair killer on the loose. And we must find him. But I will go look for him elsewhere. And bid yous all adieu. Haha!
Going down. Main floor.
Think we're in for a fight. That sure was fun. Huh, boss?
Fun is definitely the word, Gage.
Sweet.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Aha. Last one must be upstairs then. Well, wasn't this easy peasy? Oh, a key. Ah, it must have been a key to get into that. Ah well, we beat it to it. And this should be like near instant.
Going up. Upper
Have to stay
level.
caffeinated for such runs. Starcore? Nope, just a bobby pin box. Desk fan! Woohoo! First one of the episode.
Powering up. Protectron on. Please stand clear.
He hit me, and he just died. Oh, turns it off. No more projector screen for anyone else. Not when I need that armor.
Sweet.
What I should do... What's the schedule here? What I should do is I should do the Nuka Quantum armor as a short, and then I should link it to a video that has like the 35 cores so everyone can find it. I think you need the 35 in order to unlock it, so we'll see. Halloween's coming up, and that means it's Sci-Fi Horror Madness month in the theatre. Make sure the following hollows are loaded and ready for the first showing in October. Week 1, The Beast with a Trillion Eyes, Death Comes Singing, and the Chartreuse Slime? The Slimonine? Yikes. There's blood everywhere. Week 2 is Nuka Monster, Atom Bomb, the Slime 2, Slime to Die, Gra, the sequel. Week 3, Insects Ate My Baby, My Husband the Mutant, and the Chartreuse Slime 3, Slime Doesn't Pay, Night of the Fishman's Revenge. Week 4, Nuka Valley Massacre, The Bomb Strikes at Midnight, and the Chartreuse Slime 4, War Slimes Armageddon-orama. I want all of you lazy jerks to get off your butts and clean the theatre after each and every showing. I came into the theatre this morning and several of the rocket pods were filled with trash, empty cola bottles, and who knows what else. Nuka-World doesn't pay you clowns to watch movies all day, they pay you to work. If any of you notice the star tender breaking glasses again, please let management know. We've spent thousands of dollars in glassware in the last few months, ever since the geniuses running the park decided to have a robot with no hands mixing drinks. I'd also recommend not getting it angry. Whether you trust this whole star control system or not, it's AI, it's still acting a bit aggressive, and we don't want any more incidents. And with that, we can head back down. We're going to go down the way you should. Which is by promptly dropping ourselves down. Huzzah! My patience is rewarded. Nuka-Wild! In the wild. Okay, we came up that way, and I can probably drop down that way. Ah. Aha.
Going down. Main floor.
Yeah, I'm not going to kill the synths. That was easy. That was pretty cut and dry. Even killed the courser in the process for the railroad. That was pretty good. Right. Theta is done.
Its minecart ride has finally reopened with stronger restraints following.
Next up, Vault-Tec Among the Stars. Let's go. 6 star cores remain in here. I wonder how many is in the other one. So I'm beating to the RobCo Battlezone. So we need them. Should have all the star cores by the end of this.
You ask me, the whole idea of these vaults was messed up. Sure, stick me underground with no control over anything. What could go wrong?
Gage, I don't think you would have suited the vault life. Unless Gage is from a vault. Ooh. A key will be pretty helpful. Oh, sorry, skeleton. Apologies. Bonked him in the head with that. I don't trust these elevators. Plus, we may end up coming through them.
Join us on a journey into the future, where humanity has set out on a new voyage of discovery, seeking adventure among the stars. Arcturus
Intruder
Prime,
commencing identify yourself detected. Beginning search.
by the unrelenting sun, life on the surface of this remote, desolate world is all impossible.
Not today, pal.
Okay, I want to hear that again.
Join us on a journey into the future, where humanity has set out on a new voyage of discovery, seeking adventure among the stars.
If I had hands, I'd strangle. That's a good start.
Arcturus Prime, a frontier colony in the year 2291. Baked by the unrelenting sun, life on the surface of this remote, desolate world is all but impossible.
Okay, so place is pretty bad. Is that... See, if that is another fly, there is a serious problem going on here. Because I've got rid of so many. It's that type of year where they just appear out of everywhere. Well, I definitely don't smell, so can't be me attracting them. Arcturus Prime, pretty cool name.
But life is possible underground. Welcome to Vault-Tec's colony Arcturus. Welcome home.
Arcturus
With Vault-Tec's modular construction techniques, new colonies can be established on almost any world in a matter of weeks.
Nice try, asshole. But I'm still standing.
With Vault-Tec's modular construction techniques, new colonies can be established on almost any world in a matter of weeks.
Let me out of here! I'm trapped! Oh, right, no. All good. Are we gonna get like a Vault-Tec suit for Arcturus 1?
That's it.
3 fusion cores. Yeah. Can I use the button? No. Haven't been in a vault so long. I know this isn't even a real one. Almost. I miss exploring vaults. Ah. Well, we'll get all the space suits. That's definitely a pro.
And these are no dark
Approach
bunkers.
and
Your colony will
identify
feature beautiful,
yourself.
expansive common areas
All
where you can
is
relax
right
in an
there.
Earth-like setting.
You're gonna regret this.
Yeah, I'm convinced Sentinels are the strongest of them. Oh. Well, at least it's easy to navigate.
Step into your spacious private suite, equipped with all the comforts of home.
Didn't you hear me coming? Now I have to...
Another wall.
Sentinel weapons hot.
That was pretty epic. What a takedown.
Nice. Heads up.
Need some?
There you go, Gage. Just take 15 blungers.
For me? Yeah, this is fine. I wasn't planning on sleeping tonight anyway.
Operations Terminal. Bit of a story on it. This was Jay Hodgson, Operations Engineer. It's my first day on the job here at Vault-Tec exhibit. Never thought they'd let me work in Nuka-World. I mean, you can hardly call this a job. All I have to do is make sure the exhibit doesn't fall apart. All the techs are happy and sometimes conduct a tour or two. Plus, I'm getting paid double what I made at the Washington DC office. One of the guys working at Nuka Galaxy said they give rides to employees after the park closes, so I'll probably head over there after hours and check it out. Had a scare when this old guy collapsed after walking through the exhibit. I thought he might have had a heart attack, but Dr. Bateman said it was just a heat stroke. I thought that was weird and excuse because we keep the exhibit at a constant 72 degrees. Maybe that's too hot for old folks. I'll bring it up in the next staff meeting. Another really strange day. Dr. Bateman locked himself out of the observation room again, so I told him to put a spare key in his locker so he wouldn't forget it next time. He brushed me off and left the room. I don't know why, but the whole interaction made me really, really angry. A few minutes later, I had a bad headache. Maybe something's wrong with the filtered air system in the exhibit. That's why I keep going a wee bit dazed. So there must be something in it. The hell is going on here? I don't know if someone was messing with my terminal or if I'm losing my mind. I don't remember making that last journal entry about getting angry or having a headache. I felt perfectly fine for weeks. Just a few minutes ago, Dr. Bateman came through and out of nowhere he said I really should stop drinking on the job. I do smell a little bit like whiskey, but I don't remember drinking any. Maybe I need a vacation or a doctor's appointment. Alright, I've had enough of this. A lady just went nuts and ran out of the exhibit screaming. The day before that, some guy took off all his clothes for no reason and acted like he didn't have a care in the world until security dragged him away. To make matters worse, I keep getting sudden nosebleeds and headaches. I'm constantly forgetting things I've done. I'm misplacing stuff I shouldn't be losing. Dr. Bateman says it has something to do with stress or new job anxiety, but come on. Nosebleeds? Memory loss from a job anxiety? Really? I knew there was something weird here. Hello. And here we've got observation key. Probably for that door that I just opened anyway, so, you know. Oh. Okay, this is not as linear as I thought it was.
And these are no dark bunkers. Your colony will feature beautiful, expansive common areas where you can relax in an Earth-like setting.
Kill.
Pro gamer moment. Dodging the attacks. We dipping in and out. Okay.
Won't be nothing left of you when I'm done.
Thought there'd be a star core in here. I guess not. Lovely. Someone must be walking past the house. The dogs are going crazy. You can't hear it, but I can certainly hear it. Experiment observation room. I mean, it's Vault-Tec. You knew something fishy was going on here.
Machines or tech. Whatever the fuck this all is.
Okay, let's see the daily observation. Alright, so need to connect my Xbox remote again. Had to go answer a call. Ah, yes. Let's see what weird thing they were up to. Tech ratcheted up the frequency in the subliminal suggestion emitters a few notches yesterday, and we're checking out the effect. Honestly, I can't see an appreciable difference. We're using the blue-grade holotape suggestions. And simple stuff like take off your hat, you have an itch in your nose, blink your eyes a few times, stuff like that. The frequency boost was supposed to widen the spectrum and grab more people, but I'm counting the same numbers over the last 6 hours. I might try the orange-grade holotapes tomorrow. The orange-grade holotape suggestions really did the trick. The more apprehension the subject is to the suggestion, the more susceptible they are to the emitted frequency. Doesn't make sense to me, but Dr. Bateman seems to think it has something to do with the subject's fight or flight tendencies. When a low, very low, grade suggestion is made, the fight or flight doesn't need to kick in, so no chemicals are released into the body like adrenaline. The tone we play with suggestions from the emitters causes endorphin release. Dr. Bateman thinks that the releasing in the endorphins and adrenaline at the same time is having some sort of chemical effect that's making the subject unconsciously eager to have more. Almost like a drug addiction. It's fascinating. Went a little too far with the orange grade stuff today. I'm pretty sure the shove the visitor in front of you suggestion got through to this lady and she did just that. Unfortunately, the other lady she shoved wasn't so forgiving and they started a fist fight. Had to hit the alarm and security pulled them out of the exhibit. Dr. Bateman told me to go with the blue grade for a while until things calmed down, maybe a few days at most. Tell you the truth, I'm glad to make the switch. The orange grade stuff kinda scares me. Come to think of it, what really scares me is that we have red grade holotapes too. Never use them, and hope we never will. Been on the blue grade for almost a week now, and frankly it's getting boring again. I decided to throw in an orange grade holotape for a little while and see what happens. Best hour of the week, for sure. Didn't have any fist fights this time, but got a guy to drink someone else's Nuka-Cola, made a lady pick a guy's pocket and keep his wallet, and actually had a guy just piss in his pants without a care in the world. This is premium stuff. I think I'll send this tape and the frequency we're using to headquarters so they can analyse it further. Wonder how they were safe from it. Star Core. Well, we have 3 of them now. This was C. Grunner, Theta Radiation Tech. Dr. Bateman suggested we try Theta radiation in the reactor area and observe the effects it had on the visitors. Unlike standard ionizing radiation, Theta isn't supposed to leave any lasting physical effects and works almost instantly. It's been quite a chore keeping up with the doctor's reports and aftercare sometimes, months after the visitor left the park, so this will be a welcome change. I'll climb into the chamber tonight and change out the core dampener myself, just to make certain it's done to Dr. Bateman's specifications. It appears at low levels the Theta radiation is having the exact effects Dr. Bateman predicted. People are getting tired, getting a bit dizzy, looking momentarily lost and slurring their speech on occasion. The effect seems to last for maybe 4 or 5 minutes at most, which is beyond our expectations. I will continue to observe and record the effect and send all the data to Vault-Tec headquarters first thing in the morning. I've been observing the effect of the Theta radiation for almost 4 days now, and I'm not really generating any new data points. Frankly, it's getting a bit boring in this control centre, and with Dr. Bateman breathing down my neck, I can't do anything recreational. I am literally staring at the same readouts for hours at a time. I was okay with it at first, but now it's starting to get to me. I wish Dr. Bateman would allow me to dial up the Theta radiation, but he said we don't need long-term observation at a constant level. I don't get why I can't mess with the settings. Hell, even Langston, who sits right behind me, gets to mess around with the holotapes and try different things. Oh well. Maybe they were doing an experiment on these two techs as well. Dr. Bateman woke me up from a nap and I was having it at my console and yelled at me for falling asleep in the job. I couldn't even remember falling asleep. Then it sort of hit me. I mean, what if Dr. Bateman piped the Theta radiation in here too? I'd be a perfect long-term subject, right? Oh, well, there we go. I spent the better part of an hour tearing open all the maintenance panels in the place, but I can't find out how he's doing it. If he is doing it, just the thought of it is really starting to piss me off. I've had enough of this crap. I don't know if it's Langston messing with me or Bateman is messing with me or both of them are, but I feel like I'm one of the visitors to the exhibit and someone else is watching me. Well, guess what? I'm locking the door to this place and nobody's going to come in here. If I have to spend the rest of October in here by myself, then so be it. And if Bateman tries to override the doors, I have a sweet 10mm pistol in my hand just waiting to be fired. I don't know if I'm paranoid or a victim of my own experimentation or what the hell's going on. Langston ran in here today screaming something about bombs falling and to seal the vault. He kept yelling and screaming and the sound was making my head split. I couldn't take it anymore, so I shot him. I shot him dead. I tried to leave the control room, but we're locked in, or are we locked in? I don't know what's real anymore and what isn't. My head hurts all the time, I keep getting dizzy and I keep falling asleep. Is the world gone? Was Langston lying or telling the truth? I don't know what to do. Maybe it's time I put an end to this. I think I know what I have to do. Damn! This is a really dark place, isn't it, Gage? But it has 2 star cores. That was very easy to miss. Is there a third one that I didn't notice? Wait, there was 1, 2, 3. There was 3 in here. Just triple checking. Must be the exit. We'll have a wee check of that place after I
Step
finish
into
going
your
through.
spacious private suite, equipped with all the comforts of home.
There's another lab. Oh. Control room key. Project lead. What was that? Product consumer guidance. Is that a... wait, say there has to be a star core in here. Okay, that's 5. 1 more to go in here, and that's us. So let's have a read of the product lead, then whatever I picked up. L. Bateman, project lead. Experiment 1, brainwave disruption. Use radiation scrubbers in the exhibit to emit an electromagnetic field that causes interference in the brainwave patterns of subjects. Expected results: minor loss of motor control, temporary stupor, and forgetfulness. Subliminal suggestions. Use of audio emitters to generate varying degrees of subliminal suggestions overlaid with a specific frequency. Expected results: acceptance of suggestions causing subjects to perform involuntary actions, headaches, depression, or other phenomena resulting from neurochemical release. The problem with a lot of these Vault-Tec, just to go completely off game here, the problem with a lot of these is I often wonder, are they being tried? Well, they are, of course, being tried across the world in certain places. I would imagine there's definitely people that are trying to mess with these things, and maybe they're getting results. That would be freaky. I mean, when you think about it, how much would corporations pay if there was some sort of like audio thing that would make you more relaxed and make you want to like buy more or something, or maybe even the music they play has that effect? Makes you wonder at times, doesn't it? Anyway, hypnotic pheromones. Use of genetic modification in flora to release a pheromone like airborne toxin, which will be inhaled while passing by emitters. Loss of independent thought, minor addiction, and susceptibility to suggestions. Theta radiation. Use of reactor modification to emit theta band radiation in low short doses. Drowsiness, extreme fatigue, potential paranoia from sleep deprivation. Long-term testing. Use of experiments 1 to 4 on Hodgson, Gruner, Dallas, Bartleby, Langston to assess long-term effects. Varies by experiment. See experiments 01 to 04. Okay, well, I know where Hudson, Gruner, and Langston are. I don't know where Dallas Bartleby is, but I'm assuming that's where the last power core is. Anyway, over to miscellaneous. We found something. Was a P? Well, did it say product? I'll find out when I get the P here. N-O-P. Yeah, Project Consumer Guidance. That's what it was called.
This is Luis Bateman reporting on week 2 of Project Consumer Guidance.
Luis?
Civilian employees are starting to experience extreme headaches similar to the previous study. Luckily, the associated depression has not surfaced, so suicides aren't expected to be an issue yet. The increase in subliminal messaging frequency continues to have little to no effect on many visitors. But the speed at which the park staff was affected does show that some level of success has been achieved. I recommend moving forward with the audio tours for the next project. Perhaps a higher frequency of messaging fed directly into a consumer who can focus will be more effective.
Awesome. I knew they were up to no good. I mean, it was Vault-Tec, and it's a vault in an amusement park. You knew what was coming, like.
And with Vault-Tec's cutting-edge science and technology, you can rest assured that your colony will have the resources to
Get wrecked. There we go. This was much easier to find. Also, I now have all these.
Put up a good fight.
A thrilling new adventure awaits. Imagine hundreds of beings spread throughout the galaxy and beyond. And with Vault-Tec's cutting-edge science and technology, you can rest assured that you enjoy a rich, varied diet, locally sourced from your colony's own hydroponic garden. Just smell the freshness.
Look alive.
Here's everything I got, boss.
Oh, crap. He can't take any more. Keep going. Oh.
Step into your spacious private suite, equipped with
I don't see anything.
How did you not notice me walking by the last few times?
A thrilling new adventure awaits. Imagine hundreds of colonies spread throughout the galaxy and beyond.
Cool.
Imagine a future among the stars.
Oh.
Imagine Vault-Tec. For more information or to sign up for the Vault program, please see a sales associate. Thank you, and enjoy your day here at Nuka-World.
Oh, so these ones out here must have been the other ones that I didn't see mentioned much.
Going down. Lower level.
They must both
lower
go up?
Level.
Let's see. Uh-huh.
Upper level.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
Going down. Lower level.
What? Oh, it's just the entrance and the exit is the same. Okay. Sales instructions. Hello, Vault-Tec sales associate. As people exit the Vault-Tec among the stars exhibit, you'll be responsible for taking visitors aside and converting them to potential applicants. Even if they seem interested, remember that the applicant will have many questions but very little time in their hands. How can you ensure they're prepared to step them through our sales process in a quick and accurate manner? Simple. Remember the 3 I's: introduction, initiation, and information. Note if any of the applicants appear ill or acting in a strange manner, be certain to report them to a sales supervisor immediately. Step 1. First and foremost, greet the applicant with a hearty handshake and a warm smile. Perhaps tell a light, clean joke to make them laugh or a pleasant compliment about their appearance. Ask them if they want something to drink or offer them a snack. Check how they're feeling and gauge their mood. Make them feel they're already home and part of the Vault-Tec family. Studies show that with this approach increases the chances of a sale by over 28%. When you feel you've gained their confidence, explain the benefits of life within a vault using the information from our Better Living Underground packet. If they still appear hesitant, don't pester them or give them the hard sell. Our studies show that over-aggressive approach usually turns the applicants off and they become unwilling to listen to anything you have to say. For the overly skeptical applicant, or if you need something to tip the scales, if you think the applicant is undecided, we suggest letting them glance through the history of radiation burns or mutations it could happen to you brochures. So you finally convinced the applicant to sign. Good job. Now it's time to step them through the quick and painless application process. Pull the following forms from the new applicant's file. The health form, the liability waiver, the last will and testament form, Vault-Tec citizenship agreement, organ donation invoice, psychological evaluation screening, intimate relations conduct agreement, rights revocation charter, and the family history form. Have the applicant fill these out in quintuplet. File the daffodil coloured copy in the corporate bin, file the lemon coloured one in the local bin, place the granary coloured one in the medical bin, the gold copy in the insurance bin, and present the yellow copy to the applicant. Do not place the wrong copy in the wrong bins, or the process will need to be repeated. Wow! Another employee key if you needed it. Ah, you exit from the ground floor. Right, okay. I get it now.
Me. Whole idea of these vaults was messed up. Sure, stick me underground with no control over anything. What could go wrong?
Medallion. Woohoo! Is that all of them? Serious? We get a reward from Nira? Happy days. Right, so we have one place left to go. The Battlezone. So I'll drop my stuff off, we'll do that. And then we've got to go see Nira. And we've got to go see the Hubologists. See if time permits, we can get it all in this one. But if the RobCo Battlezone does require a bit of effort, then, well, we'll take our time. No rush.
Ask you something.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
We've been running together for a while now. You ain't afraid to take what you want. And don't let anybody get in your way. Got more guts than most folks. I guess what I'm wondering is, why? What's behind all this for you?
I do what I want.
I just like being able to do whatever the hell I want.
It's a good way to live, as long as it don't get you killed. You ask me, this whole damn world is here just to tear you down. Deck's stacked against you from the very beginning. Most folks are too stupid to realize it. They just sort of stumble through, managing to scrape together some shitty little life for themselves. They struggle every day until something catches them off guard, and then that's it. Lights out.
Best they can do.
It's the best most people can do, Gage.
Man, that's bullshit. Some are just too stupid to see the world for what it is. Some just don't have the guts to stand up to it. But then some folks are too aware of it, you know? They see the world for how fucked up it is. And so they decide they're gonna have it all. Right now. All the booze, all the chems, all the caps. And they don't care how they get it. In fact, if they can take it from others, they feel like they're getting the upper hand. They ain't. Fucking raiders. They get so greedy, so focused on right now, they make some shitty mistakes and wind up dead. Hell, maybe some of them are trying to get killed.
My kind of people.
Yeah, they're my kind of people.
Yeah, you've taken a real shine to running the gangs. Hasn't gone unnoticed. These idiots need someone in charge. All these people. They either try too hard or not enough. Maybe not at all. You and me, though, we're different. We know how to walk the line between fighting for what we deserve and getting out of control. Don't know about you, but I had this shit figured out early. Grew up in your average crap-hole settlement with parents that meant well, but they were pushovers. Watched them get smacked around by raider gangs for years, handing over whatever they had to keep their lives. One day, I'm watching them cower in front of some punk with a gun, and it just hits me. I ain't gonna end up like this, I says to myself. So I bail. I'm what, 12 years old? Didn't matter. I'd seen enough of the world to know how shit works.
Damn. What about the parents?
Where are your parents now?
Who the hell knows? Dead, I'm sure. Probably a long time ago. Doesn't matter. Hasn't mattered in decades.
Damn.
I bounced around for a few years, taking whatever jobs I could to pay for food, one way or another. I was running for a caravan for a while. Did some scavenging, did odd jobs for settlements. No matter what, one thing never changed. When the raiders came through, everyone rolled over. Raiders took what they wanted, moved on, and that was that. Didn't take long before I finally figured out where I'd really been heading all along. Next time a gang came through, I joined. Worked my way up over the years, and now here we are. Running with you now? Seems like it was all worth it.
Flirt. I'm bored. You made a good choice. Yeah.
You made the right choice, Gage.
Yeah, I sure did. I'm just saying. It feels like you get it. Whatever you've been through, you can relate. Good to have someone like that around, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, enough being sentimental, I suppose. Let's go kill some shit. Hey, can I have your ear for a second?
Oh, a second one? So, just so you know some background, there's a glitch that because I didn't engage with Gage for his conversation went to combat, there's actually a bug on the PC, which means you will never be able to talk to him if that happens. So I used a little trusty command to reset his dialogue so we can actually hear. So I think
Hey,
you either
boss,
heard the
we're
500
talking here.
affinity, so this should be the 1000 affinity.
Of
So
course.
let's go.
What's up?
I just wanted to say that this...
His perk's amazing, by the way.
The two of us working together like this, well, it's been a damn good time. I left Nuka-World with you, hoping you'd be the overboss the gangs needed. Seems like I didn't need to worry in the least. No question you know how to take care of yourself, which is more than I can say for most. But damn, if you don't have fun doing it, and more than that, I know you got my back. I can trust you. I can't say that about anybody else.
Ah. Worried I'll turn on you?
You're damn right. I've got your back.
I know you do, boss. And that means something coming from you. Really does. You know, I made some bad calls when I was younger. I ain't saying I regret the choices I made, just that early on, I was a little starry-eyed. First gang took me in when I was 16. Decent-sized group, fair amount of muscle, only they weren't using it as best they could. Me being new and young, I didn't know enough to keep my mouth shut. Started making suggestions about how to improve things.
Sounds like you were a real team player.
Yeah, that was the general idea. Eventually, the boss approaches me. Connor, his name was. I don't remember what stupid-ass name he used back then. The Harvester or something. It was never as intimidating as he thought it was. Laughable, almost. Anyway, At first I think he's pissed, like I'm undermining his authority, but he actually listens to me. He takes my advice.
Oh, where's he now?
And where is this guy now?
Now hang on. Don't get ahead of me.
He's probably
Here
dead
I
then.
am. This teenage punk who's got the ear of what seems like the most powerful guy around. I'm on top of the damn world. Connor's always coming to me, asking what I think of his plans, telling me how much he trusts me. Can't lie. It all went to my head. After something like a year of working closely together goes by, we come up with this plan to make peace with a rival gang. We work the whole thing out in secret, where we meet on neutral ground, who does the negotiating, and what happens if shit goes south. I was more than happy to take point on negotiating, with 3 of our biggest guys to back me up in case no one took me seriously.
Did it work? Did they listen to you?
Not at first, but they came around. About an hour in, they're just starting to come around and realize the deal is in their best interest. And then, I hear it. Gunfire and explosions. Lots of both. At first I'm thinking, oh shit, something went wrong. Connor's gonna have to bail us out. But the more time that goes by, the more I start to realize what's happening. The fucker set me up, and I fell for it. See, he figured he's pumped me for all the information I was good for. Have me around for much longer, I'd be a threat to his position. So he used us as a diversion, something to keep the other gang's attention while he and his men ambush them. He gets their stuff, and I just happen to die in the crossfire. Perfect day for him.
I'm gonna guess. Well, he's alive, so.
How'd you make it out of that alive?
I'll be honest, I couldn't tell you. You know how folks say it was all a blur? Well, it really was. I find myself on the other side of this whole thing. Messed up, but alive. I can't go back. The one guy I thought I could trust tried to get me killed. Thought about going in shooting, but that was just anger, revenge talking. And I knew where that would end up. So I moved on. Promised myself I was never going to be that stupid again. Was never going to trust anyone to do anything but look out for themselves.
Hey, you did what you had to do. No one can blame you for that.
Like I said, boss, I don't regret the choices I made. Ever since that day, I ain't trusted nobody. At least not beyond how useful they can be to me. You, though, you're the real deal. I finally found somebody worth fighting with. Something worth fighting for. I don't mean to make it weird or nothing. I'm just saying, this is a real good thing we've got going here.
Love it. Best friends.
Never thought I'd say this to a raider, but you're damn good company. I'm lucky to have you supporting me.
That means a lot, boss. Really does. Well, I figure this is enough sharing or whatever, yeah? We probably ought to get back to it. But really, thanks. I mean it.
Now that we've got the highest level of affinity with Gage, we gain the Lessons in Blood perk. So, let's have a look at what it is. I think it's one of the best ones you can get in the game. Boy, we've got a lot. Lessons in Blood. You get 5% more XP per kill. And 10 damage resistance. Well, fancy that. Anyway, I'm going to store everything away. We'll get back to Nuka-World. Well, since I'm here, I may as well call in the Nira. Say hello to her. And get whatever reward I've got.
Mason bit the hand off a Yao guy. So, why don't you try to feed him?
Hi there! If you have any questions about Nuka-World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, if you collect a full set of park medallions, I'll give you a special reward.
Tell me more about these parts.
I'd be delighted. Spread through once you've got a complete set.
I've got them all. Woohoo!
I've got a full set of park medallions.
So you do. Why, that's just Nuka-tastic. Here's your special reward. What else would you like to know?
Tell me about the Nuka-Cola Corporation.
Our story begins in the year 2044, when soft drink pioneer John Caleb Bradberton created the formula for a drink he named Nuka-Cola. When released to the market, the delicious beverage was nothing short of a sensation, quickly becoming error. System malfunction.
You want the truth about Nuka-Cola? It's toxic swill that'll rot your teeth out, but you imbeciles gulp that poison sludge by the bottle.
System restored. With the release of our latest flavor, Nuka-Cola Quantum. What else would you like to know?
Oh. Awesome. Right, well, I got some Nuka-Cola. I thought you'd give me something, but just Nuka-Cola bottles? Meh. Fair enough. Right. RobCo Battlezone now. Let's go into the Battlezone. I don't know what's in it. So, there's going to be a new one for me. But we'll find the last remaining star cores. Can't even get the armor this episode because got to turn the power plant on, so that's something for the future, I guess.
Welcome to the RobCo Battlezone. Please find a seat. Our next show begins in just 5 minutes.
You a fan of antiques, boss?
Oh yes, love a Brahmin skull.
It right there. Please do not.
You are kidding me with these flies today. Well, given my fight against the flies, I ended up cleaning my room in the process. Not because it needed it, it was just a light bit of clutter here and there. But, oh my god! Ah!
I've done this hundreds of times. Think you'll be any different?
Hostile.
Oh no!
Do this all day.
Woo! That was close.
Unidentified intruder.
Yeah, they've just swarmed the house today. Went from like a couple this morning, just loads.
Law-abiding citizens, please leave the area. This area.
Yeah. I just had to specify that in case someone thinks I have like a dirty work environment. I don't do dirty. I hate dust, and I hate clutter. And it only built up because I've been working away for the last few days.
The open and identify yourself.
Boom!
Abiding citizens, fugitive. Do not make capture. Beginning pursuit.
Assuming news aren't needed for anything.
Let's have some fun.
Should have known better.
I'm confused. What exactly is going on here? I see a staircase up the way, so I'm assuming that has something to do with this place. Huh. Not even a star core in here. But there is.
Initiating.
A big reel of Nuka-Cola tickets. Which I will gladly take.
Hostile. Target.
I keep saying this. The more I play this, the more I'm put in the mood to play the likes of Skyrim. And I must say, if you're wanting a Skyrim 100% run, if that's tickling your fancy, then don't worry. It'll definitely be coming down the line. Heck, if you're watching this, it might already be there. I keep forgetting that when I speak in future tense, someone watching this weeks, months, years down the line might already be greeted by a maybe Elder Scrolls 6 100% run is out by this point. Wow.
Search for fugitive.
I guess we didn't all get annihilated in a nuclear fire.
Fugitive has been located.
Look who it is.
Commencing.
Nice try, asshole. But I'm still standing.
Okay. What you gonna give me? Does more damage the lower your health is. Be good if we were doing a build that meant we were running about at low damage, but we're not doing that. Okay, 1 star course or 6 in the Battlezone. So clearly there's a lot more to this Battlezone than I'm seeing right now, cause yeah, no, I ain't seeing a lot, and I've got 1 star core. Oh snap! What was that? It's a recipe. I don't know which one. Does it like just sit in miscellaneous? And what? Wonder what one? Extreme Void. It might have been Rush. Might have been Ray. I ain't gonna lie. I'll see which one it was here. It was Nuka-Ray, which we got. That was it there. Awesome. That's fun. I think we got some this episode, but it's always nice to see them. Does this terminal matter? Nah. Protectrons are already online. Don't think I really could have beat them to their activation. Not that I really think I needed to. Okay, so being in there, there is this way. Some employee only zone. With the star core. Uno. Dos. Well, that's all in the Spanish. It's all the Spanish you can get out of me. Unbox from CF Gainsborough, head of programming, to all staff. As you're all well aware, there was an unfortunate incident involving an overworked Novatron exploding at the 3 o'clock matin performance. Fortunately, the safety glass we had in place held back the fusion explosion, but the subsequent cleanup was costly and could have caused a loss of life. As the head of programming, I can't allow this to continue in good conscience. After speaking to our RobCo representatives, I've decided to cut down the number of shows from 8 to 6 per day. Hopefully these changes will alleviate the strain to these robots and allow us to continue presenting the best robotic entertainment possible. From H. Carroll, Head of Public Relations. Recently, we've been receiving complaints from Nuka-World visitors regarding our Novatron and Galactitron robotic performers. Namely, that these models of robots are extremely similar to RobCo's Protectron and Assaultron models, and they feel that we weren't bringing them the spectacular feats of mechanized combat featuring never-before-seen RobCo prototypes that we advertised. I've spoken to our RobCo representatives and we're all in agreement that we have no comment on the matter at this time. If you personally receive such a complaint, do not refund the ticket price. Simply tell them to fill out a complaint form and we'll mail them the refund in 12 to 18 weeks. Another one from CF Gainsborough. We were all saddened by the sudden and rather violent loss of Tim Whittingston, a technician who's been with us since the attraction opened in 2072. The official investigation by the Braberton Police has determined the cause of death to be accidental and has released the Battlezone and RobCo from liability. Please remember that our robotic performers are equipped with live ammunition and using a modified form of their original combat AI to function in our arena. This means the performers are strictly off limits to all personnel unless a repair or maintenance has been authorised and the performer's power source has been completely removed. Thank you. So obviously it must have happened and they paid off the police to not implicate RobCo. Devious. Devious, I say. It is RobCo, so I don't really know what else we would expect. Battlezone keys. This is kind of reminding me like the theater, where it's probably a short-lived one. Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen,
something good out of this.
Are you ready for incredible action?
Well,
are you ready
right into
for
this.
Thrilling battle?
Suppose we deserve it.
Are you ready to see the latest robots fight it out in the ultimate showcase?
I guess I've got to kill some
and
robots.
It's time
that's okay.
For the RobCo Battlezone! Now entering the ring, RobCo's Galactrons. With their cutting-edge laser technology, watch as the Galactrons make short work of these iBots.
Please stand clear. This is now a... Kill. Continued resistance.
What a show. Can anything challenge the Galactron? Get ready to find out. It's time for a head-to-head matchup with the mighty Novatron.
Ambush. Ambush. Defensive protocols engaged.
Easy.
Target detected. Break that thing. Back up.
Not today, pal.
Ah, ricocheted.
Incredible.
Class.
Do you want more? Well, we'll give you more. Here they come. 2 state-of-the-art Novatrons.
Surprise contact.
We have a situation.
I picked the wrong door. Shit.
You're gonna regret this.
Get them, Gage.
You okay? That leg.
There you
Whoa.
are.
That was close.
And now, the fight you've all been waiting for.
What?
The ultimate in high-end robotic engineering. The one, the only. RobCo Space Sentry!
Oh, an obliterator.
Hostile target.
Shit!
I'll just face check this explosion. Give me some.
You hear something?
Engaging.
What a fight! What a fight! We hope you
more?
enjoyed the show. Please exit through the doors on the lower level. Don't forget to stop by the RobCo gift shop to pick up your very own souvenir from today's fight. Thank you for visiting the RobCo Battlezone.
What on earth killed yous?
Violence will tolerate.
Oh. I guess they were fighting the
Not today, pal.
the sentry bot. Look, there's just another one. It seems like it's almost every Space Corps.
Seen a dust angel? Bet you I could make one.
Huh. What could possibly be behind door number 1?
Got it.
Oh, there's 2 ways in. Oh, I could have went this way to begin with. That don't really matter now, does it? Nah. Anyways. We can level up. Almost got that unlocked. Like, I feel, even though I have so many, I have 114 levels, I feel I still need like another 100 to even put a dent in this. And we're leveling up slowly as it is with major quests, so even if I start farming, it's gonna be a while. Voila, we are outside. Okay. So, with all the fusion cores
Attention.
now gathered,
All contestants for the Nuka-Cola drinking contest must
this was awesome. I'm also on the wrong level. We need to go downstairs, and I think I didn't pick up someone's holotape. So I'm told anyway. Aha, I didn't. Well, we'll put in the star cores as we listen.
It's been 3 weeks since Ingrid and I activated star control and the new robots in the Galactic Zone. Earlier today, I was working on a Nuka-Tron when these damn kids came at us with their thirst sappers. Of course, they got soda all over the exposed hardware. The Nuka-Tron lurched and pointed its nozzle right at one of the boys. I thought for sure he triggered the military protocol, and we were all dead. Turns out Star Control sensed the glitch, so we never had to find out. It shut down the Nuka-Tron itself. God, I was so relieved. I still think having armed robots in the park is insane. As far as I'm concerned,
what are you doing, Gage?
Star Control's the real deal.
Okay, what did I get for 19?
Hey, you got something for me? Sure.
Okay. Limited control. What does that mean? I don't get what the controls are, because I've kind of cleared everywhere, so it makes very little odds to me in this one. Is that all of them? Okay, I am actually missing some. Where's the missing panel? Oh. Hey! We have almost all of them. Like, quite literally, all of them bar one. Completing boot up sequence. Continue. A fault has been detected. Please disable this protocol. $35 required. Okay. Deactivate. Use the mainframe. Right, we'll... Defensive mode turned off. There we go. So, all Galactic Zone robots mods unlocked. Nice. And that's us, I guess. We're flag. Flag up there. We have one more star core, which of course is up there. Which we need to turn the power on for. Who did I give the previous ones to? Because this is going to be a big deal, so I'll save it. Which one do you want to give? Right, well, not the disciples. So the operators... I think I said I was going to give this to the pack. The operators have Kitty Kingdom, the Bottle Implant, and Dry Rock Gulch. So we'll give this to the pack. I think that's how that works. Woo! We did it! Now we just need to activate the power, get the last Scav magazine over there, and the last Star Core to get our power armor, and hunt down and kill Nisha. There's another fly. I'm losing my mind. How? They keep increasing in numbers. I've honestly checked everything because I was convinced it was my room, but it's the entire house. So something's just amiss, like. Anyway, enough of that. That's completed. Start control. Let's talk to Gage.
Yeah, what's up?
Look alive, Gage.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nuka-World is ours. All of it.
Surprised?
Why are you acting surprised?
Hey, no disrespect, boss. You've just got to understand. We ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Yeah, I think I like where you're going.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would. Taking back Nuka-World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like you've had this plan from the beginning.
The idea's crossed my mind, sure. But I'm just making suggestions here. You're the one that needs to give the go-ahead. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka-World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
Fair enough.
You trust this Shank guy?
You ought to know by now. I don't trust anyone. But Shank's on the level. I got no reason to think he'd screw us. Especially if he stands to profit as much as anyone.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka-World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you need my advice and you want me to keep tagging along, you've got it.
Nice. Okay, that's the grand tour done. Power plant sounds like it's in a good state. Do we just go over to it now? Home sweet home, talk to Shank. I'm assuming we have another one. Wait, do I have to talk to Shank first, or can we turn the power on? What way is this going to work? Anyway, that's us for today. Although, we in the next episode, we'll deliver the spacesuits, get that sorted. Chat to the other gang later, see what way that's going to work. Also need to get our haul from all of these places, including Galactic Zone, so I suppose we'll be able to do a wee tour of them all in the next one. That'll be good. So yeah, see where it takes us. Thank you for watching.